Hi, my name is Steve Young and I'm from San Diego, California, and I own a digital marketing agency. As a digital marketing agency, building websites and sales funnels and SEO, it's hard work. We just slave labor for peanuts. At the end of the day, literally, we make 20% net profit at the end of the day. In fact, we just got a new job, our biggest job ever, which is a $70,000 website. I'm going to build this whole website. It's going to take me 4 months and all of my team to build this website, and I'm going to end up with maybe $10,000 of profit at the end of that 4-month gig. That's like horrible. That's like torture, and whatever we do is never good enough, and it's usually always the bomb. But at the end of the day, we're working for peanuts.
About a year and a half ago, I found out that my son was diagnosed with a brain tumor. God bless him and the fact that it was not cancerous. But he did have to get it removed, and it took a lot of rehab for him to get back to a good place in life. And he's just now getting to the point where he's able to, start working out again, start gaining some weight. But that was devastating to myself and to my family. So my motivation now is to make sure that my son has the care that he needs for him to make sure that he's not going to get sick again. So he has to have MRIs literally every 6 months, and those cost a lot of money, obviously. And I don't have insurance right now. So I need to make sure that I can make the type of money that I can to make sure that my son is doing okay.
In the finance and the accounting field, you work a tremendous amount of hours. I've always worked many hours, and normally, well, not normally, most of the time I was salary, and I was working 55 to 70 hours a week.
When you're in financial bondage, you cannot manifest your gifts, your talents, your mission, your purpose as greatly as you should, because you're in such stress every day over the financial bondage. How do you pay the bills? How do you put food on the table? How do you pay for schooling for your kids? Those kind of things. I was already in a company that wasn't delivering what it promised, and I knew that I was up against a wall. I had a house now going into foreclosure because of the other company not producing what it needed to. And so my burning why was I needed to get out of foreclosure, because I hadn't told my husband that it was going into foreclosure, because I felt like I could handle this myself. And I thought, now all crap is going to hit the fan, and this isn't going to turn out very good if I don't get this in track. It was like somebody reaching down and giving you a hand up. It was somebody that was walking you through it, because sometimes when you're in financial stress, it can be overwhelming and it can be paralyzing, and you don't know how to move. But when you have somebody else that's standing beside you, taking your hand, showing you how to do it, coaching you every day, supporting you, cheering you on, and having you reach the first step of success, the next step of success, the next step of success, finally you're on your own, you're off the runway, you're flying, you have the confidence to keep going and do it yourself, and then you're finally into freedom. You know, it's been a long journey over 13 years, just trying to figure out how do I manifest those dreams.
I lost over $8 million when the economy crashed in 2009. I lost over 14 houses. Okay, I don't want to get emotional. I mean, if you're in the corporate world or you're in the real estate world and it's a demand job, even though you're an independent contractor like I was, I didn't have my life. I want my life. I want my life back. I want to be able to enjoy and travel with my man, my honey, my partner, and be able to be mobile. And I'm not saying I'm ready to retire and not work. I love using my mind. I love helping others. I'm a creator. But at the same time, have my freedom.
My story is pretty deep. I had a fiance in 2010. I was going to get married, and our house caught on fire. She had 2 kids that I helped raise with her. They were 5 and 6, and her niece and nephew, who were also small children, and her 21-year-old sister were there, and they simultaneously perished in the house, right? So for 2 years, I was going through extreme psychological trauma because of that. It was brutal. Everybody in the community knows that part of my life, right? And it's something that almost killed me. and one night something had happened. I had an experience, to say the least, and it was from that night where I developed into this completely different person. So it was a combination of the fire, losing the kids, seeing the woman that I love completely lose her mind, and then the pain that I had to deal with for a couple years, the survivor's guilt that I felt, the guilt of not being able to do anything for the children, right? So it was a lot of stuff to overcome, but I'm definitely in a good place right now. So, right.
2 years ago, literally, I was in this place where, living in my brother's room. Move out to California, I'm living in my mom's attic. And what it was really about, it was about trying to overcome everything that's literally in front of me versus where I truly believe I should be. And you see where you want to be. But everything surrounding your environment, your present situation, circumstances, it's not showing you what you're capable of. It took a lot of perseverance. It took a lot of mental, being able to just not focus on what's present, and being okay living in your mom's house, and being okay with living, at your brother's place where you just recently got married, where you feel like you're being almost like a burden to them. And knowing that, your dreams are just worth so much more, and you're just worth so much more. I was just a guy who was in front of his computer most of the day. The funny thing, it wasn't really about me. It was about, this just needed to be done because we're helping other people. Even the money we make today, it's surreal, but it's not even about the money. It's about, I've helped this many people every month, and so the money just keeps quantifying because I've just helped so many people be able to reach their goals and dreams. So what's cool is you want to do more of it, and then you make more of it. So we have so much value in the marketplace because we're literally changing lives. It feels good. So you have all the things, right? You have the feeling and the spirituality, you have the financial, and so you have the giving. So you have all this stuff kind of working together. And so when you've got all those things, it's literally prompting a sync emotion, I would have never thought I could be able to learn so much and have so much fun doing it.
I have 3 kids, and they're going to go to college, and I could not live the way I was living anymore, right? I grew up a certain way. My dad was, a dentist, and I always kind of grew up having what I needed to have, right? I was accustomed to a certain thing. I've never had a job. Having the job was hard, and you're capped out. When you have a job, you're absolutely capped out. You're not going to you can't achieve anything except what they'll let you achieve. So I needed 3 kids raised and then sent through college. I don't want to be in debt. I don't want to go bankrupt. I like my house. I want to keep it. I want to be able to take family trips and do the things I like to do. And, that's why.
But the cool thing about this is that you don't need to know everything about the digital world. I mean, literally, they have a system in place. All you have to do is plug yourself into the system, follow the steps, and do what they tell you to do, and you're going to be successful.
The best thing about this is, again, 28 to 30 hours a week, and you get to spend time with family. Not only that, but my son's 22 years old. This kid has never flown in his life. So I was talking to him the other day. I'm like, dude, we need to get you out of Arizona. I mean, he's been to Vegas, he's been to Mexico, he's been to California, but those have all been drives. And so I want to take him to the East Coast. I want to take him to Cancun. I want to take him to different places. And this business will afford me the opportunity to be able to do that. So if you're watching this video, I'm telling you guys, take some action. It's one of those things where you have to take a leap of faith, and you got to just believe in the fact that you can do this. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I did my due diligence. I looked on the internet. I talked to people. I made sure that this was something that I wanted to do. Coach Alex and Coach Brian are amazing leaders with this organization. And look at all the support that we get. We get to come here, do a 2-day training session with Coach Alex at a 5-star resort. And I mean, it's just phenomenal. The training that I got over the last 2 days is going to help me grow my business exponentially in the next 3 to 6 months. And my goal is to make at least, at the very minimum, $100,000 in the next 6 months.
If you're in a financial struggle and a financial bondage, If you can grab the shirt tails of our 8-figure lifestyle program, just believe and ride that wave and turn the rest over to God. Just let go of everything else. Let go of the outcome. Just do your part, let God take over, and He always will deliver at the final hour.
It's fantastic. It's really, really what I felt that I needed. I needed a community, and 8-figure lifestyle has given me that community, and I think that is the most important. You know, you really are going to make money. And I have the belief and the faith that not only, you know, do they make money, they are going to make sure that I'm trained well so I can make money.
So, you know, if you're not in a place in your life today that you should be or want to be, you and your family, take the leap of faith, take it. If you've done your evaluation, your due diligence, I know I did, we have the whole package here. We have everything. You have everything you need to succeed. You have to take the leap of faith, put a little hard work behind it, which isn't much, a couple hours a day. Allow us to help you and teach you with the simplicity that we have. You will become successful, but you got to want it. And if you want it, come on in. We welcome you to our big old family because there's a lot of us here looking for people that are hungry for that lifestyle change. And 8-figure lifestyle, in my opinion, is amazing, amazing, and I am very excited to be a part of this team and honored.
To take that leap of faith, really, because if you don't, you're going to be stuck. Every profession isn't what it used to be because you're still stuck in the hustle and bustle of the day, and you don't have time. And time is something that we all need to pursue our passions, to build meaningful relationships with our children and family members. If you don't join a business like this that can completely change your life, then you will be stuck. That's it. I would still be stuck right now. I wouldn't have known what to do, period. So I don't know if you want to call it luck, a blessing, good fortune, but that phone call came at the right time in my life. It couldn't, I mean, the synchronicity of the time was uncanny.
Hey guys, we just wrapped up our first VIP event. Unbelievable. It's kind of like perfect with the sunset because we're about to ride out of here. It was great. And I'm just going to tell you, it was phenomenal. We had so much great feedback from everybody. Learning the strategies, learning the techniques, learning everything they need to know. How to double and triple their business literally within a short period of time. And also, not knowing how to make money online, getting up and running right away, and being able to get into 5 figures within 30, 45 days and taking it to the next level. So I'm just going to tell you, if you're not at this event, make sure you're at the next one because you don't want to miss it. So much strategies.
What you got to know is if you're looking at this and I encourage you to take a really good hard look at it, because what we did here, I think we had 20, 25 people here, and for a lot of them it was jaw-dropping. They've never experienced something like this. If you're looking at this business and you're thinking about coming in at VIP, I think you're making a smart decision, because guess what? Then you're going to join us at the next one of these events, and it's going to skyrocket your business in a very fast way. So I look forward to meeting you.
8-figure lifestyle, be there guys. We look forward to seeing you there. Be there.
Be there.